Not too much intro. If you want to save time and get points with Microsoft Bing, just go to rewards.bing.com. And this is in the Microsoft Edge browser that I'm using. If you type in rewards.microsoft.com, it will just redirect you to rewards.bing.com. So you could just type either. At the top right of the Bing browser, click the three dots, go to Apps, and you're going to install this site as an app. And you'll see why. You're going to click Install. You can give it any name you want. And I usually just pin it to the taskbar when I'm given the option. Next, just click Allow, and that will install it as a, quote, app, which is just a containerized browser version. So this is just now sort of a quick way for me to launch the Bing site once a day, and I can click on each of these, point items, and it will launch them in my actual default browser window, and I will get the points for them. And then I can just simply refresh this window to make sure I get the points. What you're not seeing is my second screen where the browser is launching. So I like to do this one on the left side of my setup. So I'll have this, application window on one screen, and then on my other screen, I will have the browser window, like right here. So some of these point items that are maybe in the 30-point range will have a little survey or a quiz you fill out. You just click any answers you want, just make it up to get to the end of the quiz. I don't read any of these. I don't have time. I just click Get Your Score. Then I go over and I refresh that window just to make sure I get the points. Lots of time saved, and you get points that you can use to buy, Starbucks or whatever you want to get the gift card credits for. And I get this every, couple of weeks just by going to this little point thing and using Bing to do some searches here and there. And if you notice, every time I do this, or every time you do this, you will not necessarily see the points right away. Sometimes they are kind of behind, but when I go refresh the page again, they do give you the points. So that's pretty cool. And I've mentioned refreshing the page a couple of times. All I'm saying is in that main window where I created the application, you just right-click on the background and go to refresh. And for some perspective, when you run a search, you might get something like 5 points. This is a 30-point shot right there. That's pretty awesome. So really, that's all there is to it. And also, when I mentioned having multiple screens, you don't need that in Windows either. You can tile your windows on one screen. So you can have on the left half of your screen, obviously, the application window, and the right side of your screen, the browser window where they launch. So this is a good way to save time from giving Microsoft more of your time. Hopefully it saves you some time and maybe a little bit of money, I guess. Thanks for watching.